Have you ever had a mystical experience that was really great and then it just evaporated, just faded away, lasted maybe 1, 2, or 3 days, and then boom, it's gone? Hi, I'm Michael Maciel, and this is the Mystical Christ. In this video, we're going to talk about 3 things we can do to make sure that those fleeting experiences, as great as they are, how we can make sure that they're not lost. So stick around, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel, because this is where we talk about mysticism, and not just historical mysticism, but mysticism as it applies to you and to me and to everyone, because everyone has a mystical side. Sometimes all it needs is just a little bit of attention. So let's get into this. A true spiritual experience is more than just an insight. It's more than just an aha moment. True mystical experiences rise up from within us, and they overtake us. They enable us to see the world entirely differently. It's not just an idea. It's a shift in our being. Something is transformed. And now we get to see the world in an entirely new way. And it's exhilarating. It's wonderful. We feel like we're finally making progress in our spiritual work. It's wonderful. But invariably, it starts to fade away. And we're crestfallen. We think, can I not make any lasting change in my life? Why does this opening, this new dawning of awareness and spiritual vitality, why does it just go away? It's frustrating. So the first thing that we want to do, because we really want to take advantage of these experiences when they happen, is to offer a prayer of thanksgiving to God. And the way we do that is to really let the feeling of gratitude come up from within us and really feel it. And it's easy because you've just been given this tremendous gift, and it's a gift from God. It's a gift that comes straight off your soul and up into your awareness. And it's so easy to just say, wow, thank you. Thank you for this. And when you fill yourself with gratitude, then lift it up to God. Offer it to God as though you're a priest at the altar, and all of your devotion is just focused on this wonderful gift you've just received, and you're offering it to God. And then once you have this connection, then the second thing you can do is to substantiate this, to take the experience and establish it in the world. And you can do it by either interacting with other people from this newly acquired consciousness that you have. If your experience was one of an opening of your heart, and then especially then you want to make that connection with people, because that's where this applies. So what you're doing is you're making it real. You're bringing it into earthly expression. Now, if it's of another nature, or if you don't have that opportunity right at that moment, and it's really best to do this right in the beginning, is to write it down. Take pen and paper, not your computer, but pen and paper, because there's something about the actual writing down on paper that's more tactile and involves more of your body, and that gets into your experience, into your memory. And the soul is about memory. So you want to write it down. Then after that, the third thing you can do is realize and just know, intellectually know, that all experiences are cyclical in nature, They spike up, they have a plateau of 2 or 3 days, and then they abruptly drop off. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just simply how it works. So if you realize that in the beginning, then it relieves you of the disappointment that will inevitably come when you no longer feel as the experience as intensely as you are now. So just knowing that in the beginning just takes all of that away, and it lets you relax into it. So then it can truly settle in and integrate itself in the deepest, most innermost part of you, which is your soul. So when it does fade, just let go of it and understand that it's going to affect you in ways that you really can't be conscious of. Well, you'll be conscious of the effects, but they might not even be obvious that they're connected to that experience, because that's what happens when we integrate an experience. It becomes a part of us. And when we do this, it clears the way for the next experience. These mystical, spiritual experiences build on each other. They are part of a construction project, and that construction project is you. And you becoming more fully alive, more fully expressed in the world, expressing not just from your mind and not just from your emotions, but from your soul. Because this is where it's coming from. It's coming from your soul. And the more you act from that, the more you allow your soul to express in the world, the more alive you become, and the more substantial your spiritual development becomes. So, thanks for listening, and I hope this is helpful to you. And if you have any friends that you think might benefit from this, be sure to share this with them. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. And we'll see you next time.